Okay, so good afternoon. We have today with us Anita Kumari, who is a very important member of the San Jose community, right?
Yeah, thank
you.
you.
Participate to a lot of events and everybody knows you.
I hope so. Most people know me, I would say.
You've been in Bay Area for a while, right?
Yes, I've been involved in the community a lot. Like I won the Community Hero Award from the council member Kansen Chu. I also won the Silicon Valley Business Journal Woman of Influence. And
you're a member of the Chamber of Commerce, right?
No, not yet. Not for the San Jose one, because most of my advisors and other people are in Palo Alto or Menlo Park.
Oh.
So I spend a lot of time there because I'm going through the funding round right now for Happiness Factors.
Okay.
But I try to give back to the community whenever possible, do some things for the homeless, as well as give back to the community, and that's the reason I won the Community Hero Award.
Very good. So I'm happy for you. I never knew that about you. So when did you start Happiness Factor? A long time ago?
I started the company 5 years ago, but I had to pivot a lot, especially with the company based on the customer requirements, as well as including AI in the product, which I hadn't included before, then going through the patent round, as well as bootstrapping till now.
Yeah.
And right now I'm going through the seed funding. I have some paying clients and looking for more, as well as I have lots of interested investors as well.
Okay, that's wonderful. Now, when you say you pay clients, I mean you coach them.
Coaching is a small part of what I do. We have the whole mental wellness ecosystem. The first step is the app, which you can download from the iOS or the Android store.
And what does the app do?
So app will ask you a few questions. Suppose you say, okay, I'm stressed out today. So it will ask you, what's making you stressed out right now, right? It can be through work, for health, for finances, anything. Okay. So based on your answer, it will pick up a threefold solution, which will include a guided meditation, some physical activity, as well as some psychological techniques. And then it will take you through a gamified process where your goal is to become the king or queen of the castle. And based on your score, it will suggest whether you are just fine with the app, or you need to talk to someone one-on-one for coaching, or you need to do any of the courses which is related to whatever issue you mentioned. So it helps customize it for you.
Okay, so now after they take the test, whatever on the app, you decide what's best for them?
No, I don't decide. The AI decides based on the answer.
Oh, the software decides?
Yes, I have a AI in the backend. And based on your answer, it picks up the solution for you, and it tells you what your score is based on your answer.
Oh, okay.
So I have nothing to do with it. I'm only in the one who made the company and made the app. And right now, based on whatever user is using, suppose you say you are stressed out because of too much work, and I say I'm stressed out because right now I haven't gotten funding. But so it will give me totally different solutions to both of us based on our issue.
Wow. And so how can the app help the person?
So anyone who uses the app usually has some kind of issue, right? Stress or unhappiness. So what happens is, first of all, it's confidential. So people can do in the privacy of their home.
Okay.
And they don't have to, if they don't want to talk to someone, they don't have to talk, right? And based on their answer, it gives them the solution. So the guided meditation helps them relax, calm down, as well as the psychological techniques gives them the tools to handle it better. And for example, suppose I say someone came from very deep depression, right? For someone with very deep depression, 1 15-minute app might not be totally resolve the issue, but it will help them manage it better and help them calm down and relax so that they can handle it better. And then it might, suppose someone gets 2 out of 10 instead of 10 out of 10, then it will tell them to book some appointment with some coach and talk to them, and the coach will decide based on their problem how many sessions they will need to resolve it.
And do you think someone who's, like you said, who might be disturbed, distressed, do you think they'll have the patience to do that with your app?
Yes, that's why we made it very short.
People actually go through it?
Yes.
How do they know there's an app on your website?
It's already mentioned. And I don't sell B2C, so I don't sell to individuals that much. I sell B2B.
B2B.
I sell to companies who give it to their employee for employee wellness.
Oh, now that makes sense.
Yes.
And the employer will tell the employee, you can use this app if you're stressed.
Yeah, they will say this is part of the mental wellness solution. So try it. Like they offer Headspace, same way. So it's part of the employee wellness package.
Oh, that's awesome. So you say you have now a couple companies who have joined your program?
Yeah, I have a few clients and also talking to some more.
That's awesome. And who designed your software?
Actually, the brains was mine because I'm the patent holder.
Oh, okay.
But I had a company who had the engineers to write the code for me.
Oh, awesome.
In India, actually, because I'm bootstrapped, so I could not afford to hire that many engineers on my own without getting the funding.
And you got the funding now?
No, right now I'm pitching.
Oh, you're pitching, okay.
For the funding.
So I mean, I've known you like for maybe 3.5 years online.
Yes.
And at that time you were getting it started, or is that it?
Yes.
And now you're fully operational.
Yes.
And you also get involved with the community to encourage people to use your happiness factor.
Yes. And also I'm getting raving feedback. Like yesterday at one of the events I was talking about happiness factors and it was a health tech panel, and one of the ladies from the audience, she came searching for me, like had one of the organizers bring her to me, and she thanked me for opening this company because I offer mental wellness without drugs, alcohol or marijuana. So no one gets addicted and we target the root cause. So she thanked me for creating something which doesn't have any side effects, and she is from the healthcare industry.
So this is like totally medicine-free solutions, right?
Yes, because see, whatever happens in the mind can be changed by
Without
changing
pills.
the thoughts in the mind, right?
You don't need to take a pill.
Yes. You don't need a pill. Pill is only symptom relief. Pill doesn't give you long-term
It's like a
solution.
Band-Aid, right?
Yes, it's like a Band-Aid. It doesn't cure the problem. That's it.
But doctors prescribe to take 1 pill a day, for example.
Oh, they always do. Even for my story, like I don't know if you are aware, but the reason I even went into mental wellness because I used to be in a very abusive situation with someone who was trying to kill me, and I wasn't willing to leave because I had no confidence. Right, that time I didn't even feel that I was good enough to live. And the therapists here were trying to put me on antidepressant, like trying to give me a pill, which would have gotten me killed, right? Thankfully, being from India and already knowing about meditation and yoga and mantras, I decided not to go through that. So I used to start every day with a gym class, like a Zumba or a kickboxing or meditation. And also hypnotherapy. And I got better and through holistic means. And that's why I decided to combine hypnotherapy, neuro-linguistic programming with yoga, meditation, energy, Reiki, and create my own unique by combining it with AI. Because in tech industry, everyone wants it on their phone. So it's available on their phone right now.
And now your confidence is back up.
Yes.
And you're actually very sure of yourself now.
Oh, 100%. Now there is no limit to what I can achieve. Because I did not take the pill and didn't do symptom relief, so I had no side effects. And also because I found the strength to overcome it and the resilience, everything from inside me.
From inside out.
Yes. And that's what the holistic means too. It helps you find it inside you. Because external things only last momentary. Whereas what comes inside you will make you not just confident, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to.
Well, if you think external help you too, you do your hair, you do your makeup, that helps your confidence a little bit?
Not necessarily. See, I'm from a family where I'm the only one who wears a little bit of makeup, whatever I wear here, right? But still I don't wear too much makeup. But
it's not that. But your confidence comes from something else.
Yeah, my mother never wore a single makeup. She only used like coconut oil on her face. She was the most confident person I know.
Really?
Yes. And she never, so for us, thankfully, I grew up in a family where external things weren't given importance, what inside was given importance. And that's how my sisters are even till now. Like, they don't wear makeup. Okay, they'll wear a nice clothes if they have to go out, right? But they are equally confident if they're without any makeup.
Wow.
Because they are who they are, right? And they are high achievers.
They know who they are.
Yes.
Okay. And now, if someone wants to talk to a real human, what do they do?
To whom?
So let's say they take your test.
Yes.
And the test says it's better that you talk to a live person, a coach.
Yeah.
It connects them to you?
No, it connects them to happiness factors. We have several coaches on board.
Okay.
And they all follow the same program or the same technology of meditation, yoga, neurolinguistic programming, hypnotherapy, and other holistic methodologies. And so it will send them to the website to set an appointment, and based on whoever is available.
Okay, could be you, could be somebody else.
Yes, I don't do most of the coaching because I manage the company.
Oh, okay.
So I do very few, and I'm the most expensive coach on there. So if they want like a more reasonably priced, then they go through one of the coaches we have on board.
Okay, and they could be located anywhere, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter because all the sessions are on Zoom. Okay. So, and also we have coaches in different time zones, so that even if it's the middle of the night here, it's the daytime in India or somewhere else, right? So you always have someone available for you.
Yeah, and your website is international, obviously.
Yes,
it's online.
Yeah.
And anybody can reach you even from India or from Europe or whatever they are.
Yes, I have had people talk to me from France, from Germany, from other places, even from Middle East.
Yeah, because a lot of Indian there.
Yeah. I know these weren't Indians, these were from there, but they find this product I'm creating so interesting. So that's why they want to, because one of the ladies actually from France told me that the government was paying her money to create some program which was non-medicine based for mental health. Yeah,
there's another app besides yours.
Yeah.
And it's like an app that talks back to the person.
What's this called?
I attended a foreign startup and somebody made an app for mental health.
Yeah, there are lots of mental health apps. Everyone is doing different things, like Headspace and Calm, they are doing more meditation based.
Okay.
Whereas Happify is more based, a little bit gamified, a little bit meditation. Mine is like all the holistic best of East and West.
Does yours answer to the customer, answer to the person online? No.
For my app?
Yeah.
My app doesn't answer, but we do have customer service people who will answer you.
Okay.
Yeah, and
so it's not interactive app.
Not one-on-one interactive, but at the same time it's customized app. Okay. Because it won't give you the same answer it will give me.
Okay.
Right, because we might have different issues or we are coming from different backgrounds or have different stress right now.
And the app, the app I looked at was an app that would ask what's the matter, and it would talk back to the person.
Oh, that might be a totally different stream of work than what we are doing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. I know what you mean, because I think I have seen one of the companies but they don't do any of the other like psychological technique. They just answer your questions. Yes.
Right. Something like that.
And refer you to a therapist.
Tell me what your problem is. And the person who said this is,
and
the AI will answer. It's artificial intelligence.
Yeah, I know. But see, AI can only answer this much. The reason I don't let AI diagnose or even cure people, because it still has a long way to go. Okay. Because if you make a simple mistake, you are handling a real human being with the issue. I don't want to fall into that loophole. And that's the reason I'm only letting AI right now offer a few customized solutions, because I still want the human to be involved. Okay. Because it's someone's life at stake, right? Someone's mental wellness at stake.
Yeah. Because if AI gives the wrong answer, the person can get upset.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's better not to let the machine handle conversations.
It depends on how much training data you have, how you have trained your models, what kind of who is feeding the solutions to the model. If you have, suppose, lots of different psychiatrists and psychologists and all feeding that answer which the AI is providing, it might still, to an extent, but I still think it's too early, because AI is still a field which is growing. So till it reaches that stage, I would say humans still need to get involved. Actually, I gave a talk about that last week in the conference about what's the impact of AI on mental wellness. And one of the concerns people had, and one of the things even I mentioned is, AI is nothing but data model trained by a human, right? So suppose a human has a bias against someone, then the AI model will be biased. So then what happens? So those things, regulations or those checks and balances need to be put in place so that it's more effective. It doesn't discriminate, it doesn't give biased data, and also it doesn't as far as like the health or mental wellness of people is concerned, I think it's still, we still have a long way to go before we reach a stage where we say, okay, it's very effective, right?
Also it depends if the machine is talking to a man or a woman.
Yes. And also from what background. See, because I might understand things differently than you would understand things, because you are from Europe, I'm from India.
Right.
Or
We might interpret things differently.
Totally. Based on our background, based on our culture. So, and also
we assume things that are not true.
Sometimes people assume, sometimes they might, but see, also human beings are dynamic, right? Suppose you and me are talking and suddenly I get a phone call that something bad happened or something good happened, doesn't matter. My emotion changes immediately, right? But AI doesn't know that my emotion changed. So it will still keep answering in the same way, right? So then it might not be effective. So that's why I feel that unless it becomes as dynamic as to assess, like if talking to someone, yeah, like okay, what they are going through or how their mood changed while it was talking to them, then only it will be more effective.
Okay. So any kind of therapy will be handled by a therapist?
In my company, you're asking? Yeah, so we don't offer therapy, we offer only coaching.
If they want to know which way to go?
Yes. So if all the coaching is right now offered by real people. Right now we are not letting AI do any of our coaching. Maybe once it develops enough and we do enough tests, then maybe, but right now it's mostly done by humans, all our coaching, yes.
Are they like psychologists?
No, coaches are not really psychologists. I'll tell you why. Because they are because they don't prescribe any medication. That's why that differentiates them.
Okay,
so
psychiatrists prescribe medication, but psychologists just assess the problem.
Okay, so here we only have coaches. We are not going the medical route right now. That's why I'm not even going B2C, right? So we are not diagnosing. Like none of our coaches will diagnose anything. They will only, if people come to us, they already know they have the problem, whether some psychologist told them or they know it on their own. They already know whether they have anxiety, whether they have stress, whether they have something else going on, and they want to go through holistic means, and that's when we provide the solutions.
Yeah, a lot of companies now are offering yoga on the workplace, correct?
Yes.
And it's when you take a break, you can do a little bit of yoga or something.
Yeah, some companies do offer. Actually, a long time back also when I was at Google, they still used to offer, right? But I have grown up doing yoga. Even today morning I did 1 hour of yoga, half an hour of meditation before even coming here. That's my routine, right? Because I know yoga, but here, see, in Western world, they treat yoga just as a stretching exercise, whereas yoga is a whole lifestyle. What you eat, what you watch, what you get into your brain, everything is part of the yoga. And we call it yoga in Hindi, like it's a Sanskrit word, right? And so it was the whole lifestyle basically. But here people in Western world, it's become popular more for stretching, and stretching is very important because then you can avoid all the injuries, right? You can avoid any fall or something which many people get. And so lots of companies are offering.
Also, there are many kinds of yoga.
Oh yeah, I'm trained in 5 different kinds.
Oh.
The one I do is a mixture of Hatha yoga, Bhakti yoga, little bit of Vinyasa. I do a combination,
Yeah, there's a lot of Hatha yoga on the Mission Street, but they all have different purposes. One is for fitness, one is for mental calmness, things like that.
I think if yoga is done properly, every yoga will offer you mental calmness because it's all related to how you breathe. Even when you are doing the exercises for the yoga. Okay. So you have to focus on your breath. So if someone is not focusing, it's not real yoga. They might have modified it and just called it yoga. But I would say, and also in Hatha yoga, you have different yoga also for different ailments. Okay. Like my thyroid had increased a lot.
Lower back pain or stomach problem.
All of them. Lower back pain, actually in India before the Western construction came, we used to have a squatty potty, and if you go to a squatty potty, actually if you squat every day for even 10 minutes, you will never get lower back pain, or it will go away.
Okay.
Recently I had lower back pain and I cured it just by sitting in the squatting pose for a while. So it's that simple. So those were all like part of the lifestyle, right? So it was inbuilt. That's why my parents, even as old as they never got any back pain. No one I know in my family had gotten back pain till we started using the Western toilets. Because see, even if you're not doing yoga, you are sitting in that squatting pose. That's right.
Yeah.
So it was inbuilt in the lifestyle.
It brings the back pain.
Yeah. So it was good. And also for me, my thyroid had increased, and here they were trying to put me on very strong medication. So I follow a yoga teacher who is a yogi in India called Baba Ramdev, and he has for all ailments, like for thyroid, for diabetes, for different ailments, different yoga. I started doing the thyroid yoga. Within 3 weeks, my thyroid was normal.
Thyroid normal?
Normal, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah.
I know have thyroid problem and gain weight.
Yeah.
And Nam Yoga is a science of healing through sound and what is it? Sound and something.
Which one yoga?
Nam, N-A-A-M.
That I don't know. It might be a Western
the
thing.
science of healing through sound and light. With the light.
Yeah.
So they do the sound with the...
We call it different. In India, we do have the sound healing. With the yoga, we call it, we make it part of the Bhakti and Hatha yoga. So we don't call it Nam yoga, that's why. But yeah, sound healing is major. Like I met a lady recently here. She got her whole knee like it was broken. They had told her surgery. She got it healed just through the sound healing.
Wow.
And I met her here in Santa Cruz.
Oh. And the light also.
Yes, light therapy and sound therapy is very important.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you recommend you go out to the light every day a little bit, and you the light a little bit heals the sun.
Like I always tell people that they need to get outside, even if they are not outside, at least open the window, because most people here, like I live next to a park and a golf course, so it's never too hot, but most of my neighbors always have the AC blazing. I always keep my windows open because it's natural AC, right? And so that's why sometimes I wonder, they're living next to a park, everyone is working, why do they have their AC on, right? That means windows and everything is closed, right? So I think just living in a controlled atmosphere like AC or heat all the time, that apart from causing wrinkles and making your skin dry, it causes a lot of mental issues too, because they're indoors. Because the trees and the fresh air has an effect of calming you down and healing you.
If we look at the blue light all the time of the computer, that's also too much all day.
Yes. Oh, it is. It is causing so much problem for so many people, and also kids are getting addicted to their devices because they are on their devices all. See, whatever you teach people when they are young, they'll get addicted to it.
Oh yeah,
so
it's important. They have the iPad all day, and they play video games, whatever.
Yeah, and they get so much of power at early age.
So all these ailments that are caused by electronics and modern life can be cured through applying outside the electronic therapy, right?
Yeah, that's the reason I made it even in the app or online, because I know people will anyway use their devices. So why not use device to get mentally better rather than get more stress by watching something which might not be good for you, right?
So you tell them go outside to the park.
I don't tell them, I would say, in one of the answers in the app of someone who's feeling very stressed out because they're always at their desk, there is that, they go and take a walk for 5 minutes. Because you, like whatever they need, right? So that's why I'm saying it will give you different solutions. Because everything, because we do everything holistically. So basically whatever solution we provide will be holistic.
Also, in some countries, kids walk barefoot and they're grounding because they touch the earth all the time, and they don't have any mental health problem because they're earthing. They go to the beach, they touch the sand, they go to the park, they touch the grass, and that gives them wellness.
Yeah, I would say anything outside nature, whatever nature has given us, will give us wellness. But here, like, I used to like walking barefoot in India, but here there are so many dogs peeing and pooping on the grass. I don't want to walk barefoot
no, that's
on the
what
grass.
I mean. We cannot do it in America.
Yeah, here we cannot do it. Unless you have your own garden and you have no pets.
Exactly. But if you go to a park here, there's pee from the dogs, right?
So it's more harmful than beneficial.
Yeah. And even in the beach, the dogs pee. I mean,
but at least beach gets clean because the
every day.
Waves have the water, right, which cleans it.
Yeah, so if you walk to the edge of the beach, it's cleaner than because I don't think you have a beach close to where you live, but a lot of beaches here, you walk barefoot, but you don't know what you're walking on sometimes.
Because
it's so happiness factor now is taking off.
Yes. it is taking off, thankfully, after so much of hard work and blood, sweat and tears, which we have put, and also because the why behind it is very strong. The why is give people a solution that can work even better for them, that targets the root cause so that they can live the life of their dreams and achieve whatever goals they want. So that's the end goal, because even in my personal life, I've seen, I don't think anyone could take advantage of me if I was mentally well that time, right? So that's and so I want to show to the people that there is another alternative available. Because many times I talk to people, they'll say, "Oh, I'm sad, so I'm going to drink." Come on, drink is another depressant, right? So, so they need to know that
that's not the solution.
Yes, that's not a solution. So here people more go for like short-term relief, which is just like a band-aid, like you mentioned, right? So I want to show them the long-term and relief. It not just gives them relief, but also gives them a healthy life, so that they stay away from major health issues.
Yeah, okay. So once they pass that stage, and now they feel better, right?
Yes.
So step 2 is what's step 2? To work on your goals?
Step 2, it depends on what they want to achieve. See, life doesn't matter, even if they are better, life will keep on happening, right? Like COVID happened, or someone's had an accident, or something will happen. So they need a tool. So that's why app is always available. And they need to incorporate a healthy routine in their life. Because even when life falls apart, if you have a healthy routine, you go through the routine, right? Like when my brother had the reaction of the vaccine last year and he passed away suddenly. Like,
oh, you told me.
Yeah. So see, that time, of course, I was so upset that I didn't want to do anything, right? I just wanted to sit and cry. But in 1 week of not eating, and I didn't want to meet anyone. And so what happened is my health became bad because I wasn't eating, I wasn't doing anything, right? So then my daily routine was the one which, even though I did it mechanically.
So what did you do?
So I just, like I do my meditation, my yoga, my walk, I started doing it mechanically. I didn't want to do it, but because it was in my routine, I was able to do it. And that's what helped me get better, right? And also I was, and that time another
thing. Did you take a pill? Nothing?
No pill for me. Even, see, when I broke I had broken this TFCC last year. Yeah, so I was trying to, so then what happened in 2 months, I was getting in very bad shape and I didn't want to talk to anyone, so not hang out. So I decided I'll go play golf, because golf you don't have to talk to anyone,
Is it healed now?
Yeah, so, and that's when I broke my TFCC. Yeah, now it's totally healed. And this is also holistic healing, by the way. Here the doctors were just trying to give me cortisone shot, which doesn't work.
It doesn't hurt?
No, right now I'm just trying to get it stronger so that I can go back to golfing. But right now it's normal. I don't even have to wear braces, nothing. And I brought my bag and stuff.
Is it the same on both sides?
Yeah, now it's similar.
It's the same.
Yeah. Okay, this has become a little bit stronger now because I was using the left hand more when this was hurt, right? So because I was resting it to heal. And so I'm saying, so that time also, see, having this healthy daily routine in place, drinking plenty of water, or doing my yoga, my meditation, my prayers, and those things helped me get over it. It helped me heal, yeah.
So did you ask an external healer to heal you, or you did it on your own?
No, I did mostly, for my brother, I did on my own. I only went to ashram in India earlier this year.
Yeah, he helped you?
So he helped me actually overall get much better, yeah, because that Baba Ramdev I told you about, actually I got featured on national TV with him also. So I have been following him for a while because he's a monk and he doesn't charge anything for everything he does, by the way. So I went there also to take my sister-in-law because she was really shocked, right? She was in ICU after my brother passed away because it was so sudden and she had kids.
And it was her husband, right?
Yeah, and they were very loving couple, right? So
they were.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for her it was the biggest shock of her life. So she was not doing that good. So that's why I decided away from the kids, I'll just take her.
Yeah.
So that's why I went to that ashram. So 1 week we stayed there, and even the doctor had started telling her that she'll need a knee surgery. She had some knee, but here she got cured. And also they used to make us wake up at 3:30 a.m. and start meditating and all that. So, but it was worth it. We both came back like a new people. And I still try to follow the routine.
With that healing person?
Yes, with the healing person. And also they gave us like different herbs and different, like even the food we had to eat only what was there. So they would, based on your condition, they will give you that food. Like they gave me lots of bitter gourd juice, and I don't even like bitter gourd, but it was worth it. Like bitter gourd. Bitter gourd is a vegetable, very bitter.
Oh, bitter gourd.
Yeah, but it's very healthy. It's good for your diabetes, it's good for your intestines, it's good for a lot of things. They used to give me that juice every day, and some other things. And also they used to give us breakfast only like papaya or banana, some other fruit with some methi sprouts.
And are you vegetarian? No.
Yes, I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, you are vegetarian.
Yeah, but I became even more of like, now every day I still follow the same breakfast what they used to give me there.
Oh.
So only fruit.
Oh, you use papaya in the morning?
Yeah, so either papaya or a banana, either of them, because they told me not to take citrus because citrus is bad for my body type, like it gives me acidity.
Okay, do you drink oat milk?
No, I drink regular
milk.
No, I have regular milk.
Oh, you do drink dairy.
Yeah, okay. Dairy, yeah. Because here, when I went to the doctor initially when I had acid reflux, they always tell you are allergic to dairy and gluten, which I knew I wasn't. So I, instead of buying the regular milk, I started buying organic raw milk, which I boil at home, and I remove the cream so that it becomes light, and I take that.
And you okay? You okay?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So you take care of what goes inside your body.
Yes.
And what goes in your mind.
Yes.
And you exercise physically, and you should be in good health.
Yes.
And also, I heard maintain relationship with friends and
positive
people.
Friends. Yeah, I spend less time with negative people who have a problem for every solution. Spend more time with because see, whatever you take in inside, like many people go to watch horror movies. I never do that because that works havoc
like
with
garbage,
your mental.
Garbage in your mind.
Yes. And even the things, so I never watch news because it's always negative.
CNN, constant negative news.
Yeah. So that's why I don't watch any news. I don't have any channels in my home. When I get time, mostly I will either watch a book or watch some tarot or something like which is feel good kind of thing.
Cheerful or comedy.
Yes. Or some comedy or some romance, which makes you feel good, right? And like many people come to me, I can't sleep, I have sleep apnea. And I say, don't stop watching anything exciting 1 hour before you go to bed. Like or read like something soothing.
Calming down.
Yeah, or like even like a romance or something. Yeah, or scripture or romance, something like very light.
Yeah.
Because then you can sleep like a baby. Something as simple as that, and take some deep breaths when you.
Isn't it better to go to sleep when you're too tired that you're gonna fall asleep within a minute? It's better to be tired, right?
Yeah, some people, even if they are tired, they are not able to, because of their lifestyle, they are not able to fall asleep. For me, it doesn't matter I'm tired or not. Just give me a quiet place, I'll fall asleep. For me, every cure for anything that happens to me is sleep. Like when my brother died, I was sleeping almost 20 hours per day.
Oh, you went to bed?
And I sleep, like it's not
real sleep.
Yeah, real sleep.
Real sleep.
Yeah, for me, sleep is the best cure.
Oh, I cannot sleep more than 9 hours, 8 hours. But in 20 hours, how can you sleep?
I slept for 1 or 2 weeks like that, because for me that's how my body regenerates when life gives me surprises.
Too heavy.
Yeah. So that's what I do. Even like 2 or 3 days ago, I was thinking, I'm almost coming down with a cold or something. I took a nap for 3 hours. I'm good at sleep.
So COVID cannot hurt you then?
No, it cannot. And I think I'm one of the very few people who never took any of those jabs.
But you did get the vaccine?
No.
No, and you didn't get it?
Yeah. No. I'll tell you, the people who got the COVID were the people who were vaccinated. Even in my friend circle.
That's true. That's what they said.
Yeah. And even some of my friends had such bad side effects. The lining of their heart, lungs and liver is gone. So they can't even function. Yeah. Because mRNA, right? So that's why. For me, and my body heals itself.
There's one coming out this year. There's a new vaccine coming out this year.
They will keep on as many coming out as people take it, because they need to make money.
Okay.
It's a business, right? So,
yeah, that's true. That what they inject in you is the virus that's half dead, and that your blood will learn how to fight it. But some people did not fight it. That's the problem.
Many people won't, because of the mRNA thing in there, because see, our cell has DNA, which is surrounded by protein, which is called mRNA, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if mRNA gets disturbed, it goes in your whole blood, and that's how even my brother died.
Mm. And did you do a formal complaint about the vaccine?
You can't, because before you take, you sign that paper.
Oh, you cannot complain.
No one can complain. People who get complain, they don't go anywhere, because before you do that, you sign that paper.
Oh, I don't know if I signed the paper.
No, they just check mark.
That's it.
That's it.
I give them permission to give me the vaccine.
Yeah, and you won't sue them if anything goes wrong or something. You know your risk and stuff.
But why do they say people who are old must take it?
I don't know. I think that's the general trend here.
It's media.
It's not that
it's
trend
not
in
true.
India.
It's
no.
not true.
My parents, they never took any.
And
they were very healthy.
Oh.
My mom was healthier than me. She didn't even have any ailment. I got her blood work done and she was almost 78 that time.
Mm.
Everything normal. But she knew how to change her diet according to the weather change.
Okay, so she did not take the vaccine.
Yeah, no, she wasn't alive for the vaccine, but
She did take it.
No.
She did not.
No. My brother took it
your brother took it.
Yeah, and he died, within 2 days.
So he's an example not to do it.
Yeah, I mean, see, I'll tell you, whether it's with vaccine or medicine or anything, it's your own personal choice. It's your body, right? You have to live with it. So you decide whether you want it, whether you don't want it. So I won't say yes, I won't say no. It's your own personal choice, right? We all know, see, not everyone can follow the healthy lifestyle I follow, right?
Right.
So because people will go have alcohol, people will go eat junk food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those things. So of course, maybe their body is much weaker and they need it. I don't know, right? So it's, I would say it's individual choice. It's like with anything else in your life, it's your choice whether you take it or you don't take it.
Yeah, they just announced today that in Florida, DeSantis, the governor there, he said if you're under 65, you don't have to get the vaccine.
That's good. He is at least smart. He must have seen all the side effects. Because one of the first people who died from the vaccine was one of my friend's husband. He was a doctor. She's a nurse there. And he was a very healthy guy.
And he died.
He died immediately. And that's why after that, she has been so vocal, but they always remove whatever video and all she posts. But she also started this, I forgot this organization, where those are the doctors who are against it. And
he passed away with it.
Immediately, and he was such a loving husband and father, and her best friend.
She should be a spokesperson.
She is a spokesperson. I forgot the name of that thing she has, but it's getting very popular. Lots of doctors are joined that.
And you said that you do public speaking.
Yeah.
What is your topics? What are your topics?
It depends on what topics they want. Sometimes
they ask you?
Yeah, so see, for AI conference I spoke on impact of AI on mental wellness. Whereas at another event I spoke about how to use mental wellness to get more productive at work, because that's a workplace. Whereas at some other place I talked about how to break stereotypes. So it depends. I'm so confident in my speaking skills. You give me a topic, I can talk on that.
You can talk.
Yes.
So you're a natural speaker.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a natural speaker, but it took a lot of practice to get this way. I'm also president of the Toastmasters in Santa Clara University MBA school. Oh. So I do a speech like almost every week. So I'm used to it, right? Doing a speech, yeah.
So you president became after being a member for a while?
No, actually, I don't know how, but they made me the president within 3 months of me joining the club.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Did you see the guy on LinkedIn, the guy who won the Toastmaster International Prize?
No.
Oh, you didn't see it? I'll send it to you. He talks about the way you say things.
Yes.
It impacts people more than what you said.
Totally. I totally agree. See, like for example, I ask you, how are you today? That's normal, right?
Yeah.
How are you today? It makes a difference. How are you today? See, it's the same words.
Yeah, it depends how you ask.
Yes. So I'll tell you, 80% of communication is the emotion and the tone. Only 20% is the words.
Yeah, the words, what you say behind the words is what counts.
Yes, the emotion behind.
Yeah. So you learn that, and when you speak at conferences like conventions?
Yes, I do. Actually, I have been a speaker from very early age in my life. I remember when I was in school, I don't know how, maybe I was a teenager, right, that time. And I got to MC an event of 5,000 shareholders of a company. And everyone praised me. They used to then call me up for every event after that.
Oh, because you like to speak.
I like to speak, and they liked what I did.
Also, you were at the Indian Independence Day and you were one of the speakers?
No, Indian Independence Day, I wasn't the speaker. I had a booth for Happiness Factors.
Oh, okay.
And talking about my company, and I was also talking about my non-profit Shanti Om, which opens libraries for underprivileged kids.
Oh yeah, tell me a little bit about that one. What is it?
Yeah. So it's called Shanti Om.
Shanti Om.
Shanti Om means peace in Hindi.
Okay, Shanti, S-H-A-N-T-I.
Yes, and that's an O-M.
O-M.
Yeah.
Shanti Om.
I wanted Shanti as the name, but I could not get it. So that's why I took Shanti Om, and my mother's name was Shanti. Shanti means peace in Hindi.
Okay,
yeah.
Shanti Om. O-M.
And we opened the Asa libraries in small towns.
It's 2 words, right?
Shanti Om is 1 word.
1 word, okay.
Yes. And so that opens libraries for underprivileged kids in small towns, starting from India, but I'll expand it more once we have more growth and robust. And I have 3 incredible students helping me.
You started in your city, in your where you were born in India?
The first, no, not where I was born, but where my brother died. That will be the first library.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And kids can go borrow books.
Yeah, go borrow books. They can study there, because in India, like, see, in small towns still there are kids who might not have any daycare, any place to go in the afternoon.
Oh.
So they can fall into wrong hands, so they can go to the library and study instead. And I've kept a minimal fee, but for kids who can't afford a fee, they will just volunteer for the library and get all access.
Oh, okay, so you gotta rent the building though.
Yes, I have to rent the place. So right now we are trying to raise some funds for that.
Oh, wow.
And I have 3 incredible high school students here helping me.
Oh, the high schoolers?
Yeah, like one Pari from Monta Vista High in Cupertino. Then I have Krish and I am forgetting his name, but Krish and Arush from Sandamon High School.
And they are doing a little bit of fundraiser for you.
They are helping me with the company, doing the website, doing the social media, and they will help me organize our fundraising events as well.
That's a good initiative. The idea came after you went to India?
It came after my brother passed away, and his kids were like, one is 7, one is 14. So I was trying to find a library fund, because of course they are heartbroken,
and there
right?
Was
no, and there is no library outside of school, and even in the school they don't let you bring books home.
No kidding.
So that's why I wanted and of course he wanted an encyclopedia. So I got him one, but see, not every parent has the money to buy all the books, right? So we need a library, yeah.
So now they are 9 and 16?
They are not 9 and no. My brother died last year, so one is 8.
8.
So 7-year-old turned 8, and the 14-year-old turned 15. Yeah.
Okay, so you're in touch with them?
Oh yeah, and they're such great kids, and they always tell me now come back to India, because if you're outside you only come once a year. If you're in India you can come more often. They're very loving, affectionate kids, and they miss their dad.
Did they go to the library?
No, library I'm going to open. It hasn't opened. The company.
The one you opened in India is not open yet?
No, it's still we are trying to raise funds to open it.
Ah, you're trying to raise funds.
Yeah.
So it's a project.
Yes. We registered the company here. We are trying to raise the funds. We have identified even some people local there who can help us run it. But right now we are trying to raise the funds.
And the government there won't give you space?
No, government won't give the space right now, because the government doesn't have that extra space. That's why I'm saying. Because, it's the most populous country. And so there are lots of people who need that space more than a library. That's why.
So there's not so many empty spaces.
Yeah. Because see, the country is 1/5 the size of US. Population is the max. So imagine how dense.
To 1.5 billion.
Yeah. But in one way it's good, in one way it's bad. See, it's good because of that all the companies are going there, right, to get work done.
Oh, they have almost 2 billion, right?
Yeah. They have a lot of population. But the good thing is, still I don't find people doing drugs in the street. Even if you find people who sleep at night on the streets, are the daily laborers who have come from some village far away, and they are trying to do the work, make some money to send to their family.
Oh.
So it's more hard work.
What is the percentage of literacy in India? How many people actually learn how to read and
write?
write?
Oh, right now I think it should be pretty high. Yeah, I don't know anyone who doesn't. Even the mates' kids go to school, right? Oh. So I don't know anyone, but I can find out the percentage.
School is
Shall
free.
I find out the percentage?
Sure, if you want. School is free?
Central school is free, yes, based on your income.
Oh, why is it based on income? Why is it based on income?
Because for poor people it's free.
Oh, it's free for everybody.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, very minimal for other people also. But many people send their kids to private schools.
So percentage of literacy in India.
Literacy percentage. 77.7%. That's almost like 80%. That's really good.
Yeah. So a lot of people go to school and learn.
Oh yeah, actually that's what I'm saying. Like even in my house we have a lot of mates, right? So all the mates' kids go to school.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So everyone has access, and there the thing is still because of the cultural heritage, still people want to work hard and make a life for themselves. So they know if they study, they can get a good job and then they can make a good life. So that's why.
So people are moving up a little bit.
Yes.
That's good. So, but despite all of this, you think that happiness factor is mostly for the US, not for India?
In India, people don't have that much mental problems, I would say. No, because of the family system is still there.
Oh, still.
The family system is. In some places, it's becoming nuclear, but not that much. Still, the grandparents are very much involved. So that way. See, even if you're getting some problem, you have family members to handle it. Also, most of the people will cook at home and eat. So, they are eating healthy. And they are not doing that much drugs or alcohol. So, I think overall the lifestyle right now still helps.
And if they need someone to talk to, there's so many brothers and sisters.
people available, right?
Yeah, but, the cousins, they talk.
But I think still in the cities, when they are going more nuclear or trying to follow the West like crazy and not paying attention to the family ties and stuff, I think that's where I can sell my product.
People are isolated.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So, so it's mostly medicine for the Western world.
Yes, mostly. Actually, not medicine, I would say it's holistic wellness for medicine, because I don't do medicine. Like I'd say it's without drugs, alcohol or marijuana, so no medicine involved. It's more about a lifestyle. It's more about, it's not like a pill that, you pop it one and you feel better instantly, but then you'll have a crash later. Here you have to do the work. Like you have to do the meditation, you have to do the yoga, or you have to do your daily routine, right? Even if it makes you make effort, you have to, maybe even if suppose you want to eat healthy, you don't know how to cook, at least put some salad together or a sandwich together, right? So you have to do the work.
But you can also organize, since some people are far away from the family gathering, like a little get together for people, no?
But that's not what we are focusing on right now, family gathering, because see, every family is different. So family gathering, I would say it's more on a personal note, but I would say we definitely encourage people to have family gatherings at least once a year, if not more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we encourage people, because even like when I talk to people here, and I know, like I grew up from, thankfully I had one of the best families, you can say. We didn't have that much money, but we had a lot of love. So that was, it's not that we were poor, we were upper middle class, but compared to here, like you say, but all of us are confident. All of us give back to the community. None of us drink alcohol also, and all of us like try to always help others, because all the values and all the system. So I would say, like here also, I feel like it's what makes people have more mental problems here is first of all, it's a me society. So kids are also not attached to parents, or parents are not attached to kids, right? And even sometimes they will get doubts of whether my parent is teaching good or bad, or here like say, oh, my kid is a teenager, what do you think? But in India, whether a teenager or adult, you listen to your parents. You listen to your family, because family has your best interest, right? So I think if we had a little bit of more family system here, half of the mental problem won't happen. Because see, if you are out on your own, you are a teenager or you are a young adult, you don't have the life experience to really, I would say, navigate the path on your own that effectively, so people can take advantage, and that creates mental issues, right? Now, or they fall into drugs or alcohol or anything else, right? They get addicted. So those things won't happen if there is someone elder who is wise, who gives you the right advice at the right time. And then half of the mental problem will go away, because that's what I see, and that's why I think many of my friends who are from Europe, after they have kids, they just move to Europe. Some to Spain, some to France, some
family gathering.
Yeah, because they want to. They say that even the things they get taught in school here, they are not very conducive to the healthy growth of the kid, and so they just go away.
Yeah.
If they have the option.
Yeah. Like a lot of people here say, we don't need two-parent family. You go, the woman go earn money. There's no distinct roles.
Yeah.
And the kid get confused. My mom and dad work, and what about me? I'm in the middle.
And no one gives him time, right? So here it's, at least, and even if both work, if they have the right, suppose they have the grandparents, right? Then the kid will still feel good, right?
But because if no grandparents, it's a disaster.
It's a very big disaster, because your nanny or your daycare won't.
The kid is confused. Yeah.
And also they only do it for money. They are not loving your kid.
Yeah.
So the kids need love, right? So even if you work, I think parents have to make enough efforts to give enough love and time to the kid.
Yes, big issues. And now they teach that there's 17 different sex.
Oh, really? School. I didn't know that. 17? Wow.
Some people, they want to change sex at 9-year-old. The kid is confused.
That's what I'm saying. That, see, when we were kids, like, we would make up stories, right? Because you would read, and so why spoil someone's life? Because that's not changeable back, right? So at least let them be adults before they decide what they want to do.
Yeah, they shouldn't do it so young.
Yeah. No, that's what actually I follow. One of my one of the most famous actually relationship therapists in the US, Chloe Madanes. Actually, I'm going to her seminar next month. But
they confuse the kids.
That's what she says, that don't let the kids, because kids, see, if the kid can't drive because it's not adult enough, can't make decisions, they can't vote, how can they change their own sex? Tell me that. Because here I think they all make the business. And
because during puberty you change a little bit.
No, you change.
And then finally your voice is like a man, or your voice like a woman. But the transition is difficult. So what? Let them do
That's what I'm
naturally.
Saying. Yeah, and also like many times people don't even. People don't even want that. Later on, they regret that going up.
It.
Yeah, I've had one of my friends. From here, and the kid down. Is so now depressed that why did he do that?
Oh.
Because he came under peer pressure, did that, and now his life is gone.
Oh, it's hard to reverse. Huh?
That's what I'm saying. So it's why create unnecessary issues which you don't need to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, those are very, very big issues now.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's good sometimes to be poor. This way you cannot go to surgeries and crazy things.
That's what I say. Like here, people instead of like, if you have more money, why not help someone who is in need, who is really poor in a country, faraway country, or even here, like so many homeless on the street. I'm not talking about
that. It's better to use the money that way.
That's what
I remember during
do some good karma, and you'll get good karma back.
I remember I read a story in New York a long time ago. The daughter of the mayor, she was in a gay pride, and she removed her breasts because she was gay.
But why do you need
then she is confusing.
Yeah. No, but why do you even need to remove? You can be a gay or a homo
with your breasts.
It's totally acceptable, right?
Yeah. Why remove?
Yeah, why remove, right? Like here, I know, like right now, because most of the Hindus are right wing, many people are trying to target Hindus just for the sake of I guess, because India is getting more business and stuff. Many people don't like it, like China or Pakistan, right?
Of course.
So they are trying to create unnecessary issues with the Hindus. But Hinduism is the only religion, if you see, even like we used to have, like with the stories we read, we used to have people called Kinnar, and Kinnar were the people like who were like transgender. Or we used to have like someone who was even in those stories, like who was a homosexual or something. So everything was acceptable. And that's the only religion you have female goddess. For me, female goddess is important because then I can relate, right? I can't relate to a male god, right? So I would say, so here right now, anything which is, I would say, which works and it will make you more I would say, healthy and all, they try to make it, it's old-fashioned or it's conservative. And in the name of wokeism, they are trying to do these things which will create more depression, will create more mental issues. For me, it's good. I have a company. I can create more solutions. But see, in general, it's bad for the humankind.
Gender identity.
Yes. Yeah, so I think someone needs to maybe have some regulation somewhere where at least they say, okay, become an adult before you decide, or at least you have to take parents' consent, because I heard that they passed a law that no one has to take.
Yeah, but it is not your area of specialty.
No. I don't talk about that. I mean, you asked, that's why I answered.
No, I understand, but maybe the next guest will talk about it.
Yeah. It's not my area. My area is only mental wellness.
Mental wellness.
Yes, okay. That's it.
Well, I'm happy to see that you're mentally healthy and happy, and that you walk the talk.
Thank you.
I mean, you do what you advise people to do, right?
Yes.
And
for me, authenticity is very important. So even when I lead my team, I lead by example. So if I can't do it, I won't tell others to do it.
Really? Okay, that's great. So remind me the name of the website.
It's happinessfactors.com.
Okay.
And we also have a YouTube channel, Happiness Factors.
Okay.
LinkedIn page, Facebook page, and Tumblr page. They all page, and YouTube, everything is Happiness Factors with a S.
You're going to put that video on Happiness Factors video?
Sure.
Okay, if you want. You talk about your company, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this was Anita Kumari, Happiness Factors. It's a website where you can find guidance for mental health and beyond, if they want more coaching.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aline. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you.